The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Green Bay. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Oh, and they come after him right away, and Stephanie goes on the first play of the game. On 2nd down, Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Goff. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have a Lions first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Throwing here is Goff. A pressure there, got chill on these hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Not much developing here on this return. And they'll get it back to the 22-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Set, ready. Black force, slide through. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And the Packers first down.
On first down, it's Love. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 16-yard line.
Smash, red, blaster, 6. 6, mega. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Ready. 50, green. Black Ultra. White, white. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture.
Okay,
where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers come right back to tie it at 7.
That ties the game at 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
He was brought down by Javon Holmes. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Goff.
40-yard line.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout and talk things over before third down. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's got the first down past midfield. And he will score. Showmeyarawe Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is into the hands of Wicks. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Shot, 17.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Drill green. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
6, mega. Ready.
Now, Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
3 for 1. 11. We go.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. A big hole. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will Green Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point trial.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Value 1.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try to run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready. Ready. 45. White. Okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down.
Drill green. Ready.
First and
Ready.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
It's
Second and 10.
Set. 10 black. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, green. Ready.
Throwing is Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Okay,
Brings up
right.
second and 10.
Set. Hut. Josh. Blue. 32. Set. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Ready.
To throw is Love. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26. Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
2nd and inches. They'll run with Gibbs. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Packers' 21.
Here's Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
Showmeyarawe on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
It's been a really impressive drive up into this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up 1st and goal.
Here's Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Fight, 97. Let's go now. Blue, 32. Watch out now. Hey, full fury. 62 blaster.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Love to throw. The throw here is complete.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down throw for Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Got it?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Strike blue. Set.
Here's Love to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. .43 rail. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete to Watson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Green Jack. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second and a couple. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Rolling right, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A 5-yard gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
First down.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
First down, Detroit.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On the run to the right. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Go, come on. 180. What's up?
They'll drop to throw. Taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Next time out to Green Bay, it'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. What's up?
One more time with Montgomery. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
DC.
To throw is Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Clyde, 10. Grill, green. Field, black. Set.
Here's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with...